What's up, everybody? Austin here. Going to go over some tips and tricks on a short reed goose call. Let's do it. So what I'm doing here, guys, is a little bit of a series on goose calling, some tips and tricks that I've learned and that I thought were successful. There's hundreds and thousands of videos out there on YouTube on how to do this. Some guys explain it a little bit better than others. Hopefully my way of explaining it to you helps you out in your goose calling. So that's why we're doing the series, and this is the first one. We're going to go over the cluck on this one. So one thing I want to say before we get into actually blowing the call is, think of it this way, as the English language. There are different variations of the English language along with goose calling. So Texans are going to sound different than Californians. Californians are going to sound different than Boston. Boston's going to sound different than Colorado. So it's all the English language, but there's different variations of it. Just like goose calling, you're going to blow a call completely different versus the way that I blow a call, or somebody else, or a competition caller. So it's all kind of unique in its own way. So take that as you want. Now we're going to get into the calling a little bit. First things first, you got to bring your air from your diaphragm. I do use reference words. Guys that tend to use the tip of their tongue, like myself, are going to use a T sound at the end, like hut. That's my reference word, is hut, hut, hut. Some guys use the middle of their tongue, and typically they're going to do like a K sound, like kaha, or something like that. I've never really used the middle of my tongue. I always use the tip of my tongue for everything. So the reference word I use, like I said, is hut, and it's just bringing it from my diaphragm. You want to keep your cheeks tight. Don't puff your cheeks. If you're puffing your cheeks, you're doing it wrong. So real quick, we're just going to go over the goose call. This is the Rocky Mountain Rocker that we offer. If you want to pick one up, be sure to hit us up on the online store. But your dominant hand is what I usually use, which I'm right-handed. So I'm going to just extend the insert there and make a little bit of a tube extension. I'm not choking it off real tight. I'm just relaxing my fingers over, and I periodically will pick up my middle finger. My offhand, I'm just going to bring it in and cup it, and I will move it from time to time, but I'm not going to bring it out here and be a magician, anything like that. It's very simple on what I do. So, into the calling. You want to bring it up to your mouth, and you want to make sure you got a good seal, so bottom lip to top, just like that. Okay? Again, bring the air from your diaphragm. The best way that I describe this is like a quarterback. Hut, hut, like hut, hut, hut. That's my cluck right there. And all I'm doing is I'm bringing the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. I'm doing it very sharply, and that's what's breaking the reed over. You're not blowing any harder into the call to break the reed over or anything like that. It's all the same pressure. It's just with your tongue coming into the roof of your mouth, that's what's breaking that reed over. Now, at the end there, you can kind of see I was moving my hands. I'm starting to sound like different birds. So play with that for a little bit. Bring the air from your diaphragm up through your mouth into the call. Hut, hut, hut. And you kind of want to flex a little bit. If you're flexing, you're doing it right. It's almost kind of like a little bit of an ab workout, which obviously I can always use. And you can put a little bit of voice in there too if you want. So there you go, guys. This is the first video of that series. Be sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel. We're trying to grow the channel. And talk to you guys later. Thanks.